Welcome to the vegetable garden. Yes, it is the second growing season down here in South Texas. We have two growing seasons here. One in February, the middle of February to June, and then from the middle of September to December. January is their coldest month, and July and August are very hot months. So not too many things grow in the heat of the summer here in South Texas. I planted here in our second growing season some of my favorite vegetables, and they do very well in the fall to winter growing season. I have cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. I also have over here all the time asparagus. Right now a lot of it's going to fern. I usually let it do that in the fall so you can enjoy the fern look. If you look inside, there is some asparagus. You can just grab a hold of one and eat it anytime you like. Now, before you start growing, you need to find a spot where you're going to put everything, preferably 6 hours in the sun. Make sure you have a great pair of jeans. I like Carhartts. Nice pair of hiking boots so you can be crawling around in here. I use knee pads to plant. Get yourself a half decent shovel, and definitely leather gloves. Both sides. Works better. Now, when you find your spot, you put your fertilizer in there. We use here rabbit poop. To me, that's the best fertilizer. Whatever you're using, hey, if it works, don't change it. But I use rabbit poop. We have a little factory in the back. You feed the rabbits and poop comes out, you put it in the garden. But once you find your spot, you want to make rows, okay, with your rake. You can see that real quick. And then after your rows, now in between the rows, you don't have to put anything. I put old wood I have for quite a long time, just keep putting it down. Or you could put hay. You can see me putting the wood down real quick. And like I said, whatever works for you. You can put hay down. Hay's great, you leave it there and you just mix it in, okay, after your vegetables are grown. So after you get all that done, now you want to plant. All right, like I said, I use the knee pads. It's real easy. I usually put everything about 17 inches apart. You're supposed to do it a little bit more, but whatever works for you, that's what you do. Depends how much area you have to grow in. And this little area here works best for me. You can see me planting real quick the cabbage and also the cauliflower. Take a look at that real quick. And then too, I have the broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Take a look at that. I don't want to bore you with a lot of the planting in the ground because that's kind of easy. All right, so take a look at everything. Now, once you get that down, make sure you have them in deep enough, especially with broccoli, cauliflower, even the Brussels sprouts. The neck gets real thick. If you don't have it deep enough, it's going to start leaning while it's growing. So make sure it's deep enough and just have the leaves coming up. All right? Now, when you do go buy your plants, buy yourself an extra 6-pack of your favorite vegetables. Remember, only plant the stuff that you and your family are going to eat. what you do is you buy an extra 6-pack so you can give these out as presents to someone. Maybe that doesn't have a garden. Maybe they just have a balcony or a small yard. Keep your old buckets, fill it up with your dirt, whatever your mix is, put one of these in it, get it started, and then give it out to someone. Your plant you're giving them is not just flowers or roses. They're going to be able to eat what you're giving them. So it's kind of cool, right? And it's only $4 for a 6-pack. There's 6 presents. So, and if you want to get more too, you have more room to put your vegetables in, put them in. The whole thing about growing your own vegetables, you're eating healthier. That's what we want to do. So, get something in the ground if you can. Here in South Texas, second growing season. We're planting. I'm excited. These are going to look great real soon. We'll be eating something in 2 months. So, from Gino's Garden, happy gardening. I hope you enjoyed your summer. Let's do some gardening. Ciao, baby.